And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 70 Astrologian quest in Final Fantasy XIV. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Kugane at 1312, and we need to talk to Kyokuho. The quest is called Foxfire. Kyokuho appears frantic, and Master Murakuwa is nowhere to be found. And we will get minor arcana and some gear. So, Mithrie, thank the stars you are finally here. It's been almost 4 bells since Master Murakumo left on his daily inspection of the bonds. He most likely just stopped to warm his belly along the way, but I can't help wondering if something's worse. Will you help me search for the old man? We can start at the Closet Shrine in Rakusei Gardens. Alrighty, let's see if we can find the old man. Alright, so let's examine this destination. So, well, any sign of him? Well, he doesn't seem to be under that pebble. Where could he be? You don't suppose he tried anything foolish, do you? With the bonds as weak as they are, any manner of disturbance could rouse the Golden Fox, and the Master is no longer of an age to defend himself. Defend himself against what? A maid could walk the streets naked and unattended carrying a gold-filled sack and not have so much as a finger laid upon her? Or are you spending more lies about angry spirits to sow fear so that you might offer your protection in exchange for Bugyo's ransom? I've done no such thing. I have merely bid my fellow geomancers aid the city in its time of need. Not once have I asked for compensation for what I seek. If anything, it is you who seek to prey on the citizenry's ignorance. So says the talentless hag who waves his great-grandfather's name around like he does his member. Your lies are growing stale, Kyokuho. Continue sprouting them, and not only do you sully our craft, but the very legacy of Grand Master Kazan. What would he say to this nonsense? Are you even listening to me? Or why does no one listen to me? All I desire is to mend my great-grandfather's magics and save Kugane. I do not seek coin. I do not seek fame. Why is that so hard for you to grasp? We are wasting our time here, Mithrie. Let's continue the search for Master Murakumo at the Westerly Shrine. Okay, let's go to the Westerly Shrine. Okay, so we caught up with both of them. Master Murakumo, are you hurt? The bond was nearly undone. I tried to, but the Kinko, she's here. She's already through. We need to perform the blood ritual. It is the only way. No, I already told you. My great-grandfather spurned the spilling of innocent blood to complete the seal, and so have I. Besides, even if we were to conduct the ritual, there is no one to sacrifice. Then I shall be the sacrifice, Kyokuho. For many years since your grandfather passed, my sole purpose has been to find a means to mend Kazan's barrier. It would be the greatest honor knowing that with my death, I might not only save the city, but be granted the opportunity to watch over it. For eternity. No, I can't let you die, Master. Listen to what you are saying, Kyokuho. You cannot let me die? I want you to do this. It is my decision to make, and mine alone. Let not this selfishness in your heart distract you from what needs to be done. You're wrong, Master. There must be another way. There is always another way. There is always hope. Right, Mithrie? Tell me, how do we save Kugane? Simple, use astrology. Simple, sacrifice a master. Oh. Stop focusing on the bonds and look to the fox. What do you mean, Mithrie? What she means? I'll tell you exactly what she means. Lady Laveva, how did you, where did you, why did you, Lady Laveva? What is you? Your powers of observation never cease to amaze me, Kyokuho. Aye, it is me, in the flesh, fresh off a galley put into port this very morn. The symposium was a rousing success. The Vault, quick to realize the benefits of my school's wisdom could bring when applied to the rebuilding of Ishgard. It was even decided that several new courses in Charlian astrology were to be taught at the Sostelicate starting next term. And so, with my father's dream fulfilled, I was finally free to pursue whatever I wished. And I wished to learn more of geomancy. So here I am, and not a moment too soon, by the looks of it. In the few bells I spent exploring the city for leads as to your whereabouts, I learned much and more about our pretender and his end is nigh advocacy. And so I began testing the bonds of this barrier myself. It did not take long to realize that it was Kyokuho who was speaking verily, and his detractors the true pretenders. So you help us mend the bonds? But how? Mithrie and I have already tried using energies drawn from the heavens, and that only worked to delay the inevitable. The Guardian Spirit's strength has grown so great that the only thing that might hold her now is a new barrier anchored with bonds of lifeblood, but this I cannot allow. As always, Kyokuho, your hasty charge into a difficult answer blinds you from the simple solution. You were right to harness the power of aspected benefic, but you failed to grasp its true potential to bring succor. For so long as you have focused on mending your great-grandfather's bonds, when you should have focused on Kinko herself. If her wrath can be quelled, then a barrier will no longer be needed. So you're saying that if we use the power of the stars to soothe Kinko's wounded heart, we may convince her to stay on her track? Giving you time to relay your great-grandfather's bloodless bonds, but it will only work if Kinko is weak, and the manifestation of her soul's scars cleansed. Right, so we only need to... Wait, won't attacking Kinko and her spiritual minions simply anger her even more? Before something can be healed, it must first be hurt. It is a sound plan, Kyokuho. And if it turns out you still require a sacrifice, there will be no sacrificing tonight, tomorrow, or ever. The stars have foretold our victory and will provide us the strength we need to see our enemy overcome. That's what I'd like to hear. Follow me then to Kagane Castle. The spirits are certain to be drawn there. Cool. Alright. Let's go to Kagane Castle. Okay, we made it to the destination. So commence battle for Foxfire. Sure. The very health has opened. Who will save us? So, 10 Konto. We just walked up all those stairs for the final showdown at Kugane Castle, and now we have to walk all the way back down to 10. Right, mouth shut. Inko will seek to draw our attention away from her by sowing chaos in the streets. Keikuho, you focus your energies on the fox. Mithrie, you make swift work of her angry supplicants. I shall provide you both with support from the rear. Cool. Okay, so there's some spirits to cleanse. Alrighty, next. Guess we have to hurry up. Okay. This way. Okay, there's the fox, as they say. So here we a bit. One of these. There he is again. Okay. You're supposed to heal these, I guess. So far, so good. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can heal him a bit. So, King Ko is calm. Now lay your bonds and complete your great-grandfather's ritual. So, may the rivers of heaven and earth, wind and water flow together as one. May their currents cleanse the land of its impurities and see it ever guarded. So, may the wrath that once held rule be carried to the seas, where it be forgotten for eternity. It is done. Together we have saved Kugane, and with it torn down the walls that separated our two schools. This will be a day long remembered, the day a new hope was born. Alright, let's talk to Kayakuho. I don't know how to begin to thank you, both of you. Normally, I would say that this uncharacteristic display of humility is more than enough thanks, but I still require one thing in return for my assistance, a promise that this is not the end. Of course it's not the end. This is just the beginning, a new beginning for both geomancy and astrology. There is so much to be done. First, we'll need to write down all that happened here today. Then I'll need to... so this is Kugane, eh? Not bad. Jack Bernard, what in the seven heavens name are you doing here? Explicitly stated in my letter that you were not to follow me. Lady Leveva, I am disappointed. You of all people should know. Had you wanted me to stay put, you should rather demanded that I come. Yes, whatever was I thinking? Ha 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 ha. May I say that I am honored to have before me the foremost authorities on astrology. Your display last night taught me that there is still much I must learn about my own school. Something I would not have been able to do had I allowed myself to be sacrificed. Kaikuho, I wanted to apologize. There, I said it. I still despise you and that smirk of yours, but I can see that I was mistaken about your being a pretender. You have talent, almost as much as I. You will make a worthy rival. Coming from you, Uduku, I'll take that as a compliment. Lady Laveva, under any other circumstances, I would be on a bark headed back to Eorzea this very evening to complete my training as an astrologian. But there is something I need to do first. Just as you fought to educate Ishgard of your school, I must do the same here in Kugane with mine. A geomancy unfaithful to the teachings of the masters has poisoned this city for far too long. Wise decision, one that was surely not easy for you to make. Take as much time as you need, Kyokuho. See the ship righted, see the truth prevail. The stars will guide you back to us when the hour is right. Don't worry, Lady Laveva. Give me a few summers and I'll have an entire army of geomancers trained by yours truly lining up at your desk. An entire army of Kyokuhos? What? Is that a problem? Ha 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 ha. I don't know, I feel like their laughs are very fake. Okay, let's complete. Okay, so I've learned Minor Arcana. This concludes the Astrologian quest for Stormblood. If you want to do the next, you have to do Shadowbringers. Fine. Alright, have we got the achievement, the stars in our faults free. So, anyway, guys, that's it for the episode. Thank you so much, as always, to all the new followers. Apparently, I have completely messing up this ending. And goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.